YouTube to another quick recipe, a meal suggestion. If you love meatballs, linguine, and a homemade sauce, this is the recipe for you. So today I have 3 giant meatballs. I actually didn't make these. I got them at an Italian store. They're beef meatballs with parm, onion, and I have some linguine. And basically the star of the show is this sauce, Nonna's recipe, homemade. 2 flavors in one. It uses those authentic Italian tomatoes. And here's a little story. Pause it if needed. Some nutrition facts and ingredients. And at the end of this video, I will include pictures. So the thing we're going to want to do is put the sauce and meatballs in the pan and put a cover on, and we'll do the pasta later. Alright YouTube, so we have those beef meatballs in the pot, and the next thing is to put the sauce in there. And that's what the sauce looks like, YouTube. Really authentic Italian sauce. And this is the brand again. You're actually getting 2 flavors in one. So you're going to want to put that in the pot. Alright, so slowly put that sauce in there so it doesn't splatter. And we're going to want to cook this on low for 2 to 3 hours. Even though the meatballs are already cooked and the sauce is already done, you're going to want to cook this 2 or 3 hours on low so all the flavors could come together like all day. Today is really cloudy and cool on Halloween day. So the thing you're going to want to do next is put the cover on, put your stove on, and put it on low. And just keep coming back, take the cover off, and stir it. And then when you stir it, you're going to want to take a spoon and take the sauce and keep basting it, baste over top of the meatball. So see you like in 20 to 30 minutes, YouTube. Like I said, you want this to go for like 3 hours. If you don't have a lot of time, then do it 2 hours. But like 3-4 hours is ideal if you want some really good sauce, and it will definitely make your house smell great. Alright YouTube, we are about 15 minutes into this. I just wanted to check it, so make sure you stir this, and you can see it starting to simmer, and just put that cover on there. So I'll probably see you in about an hour, because like I said, I'm going to do this 2 to 3 hours. Okay YouTube, we're about an hour into this cook now. You see that? Even on low, if it starts to cook too fast, then turn the pot off and let it rest for a bit. So take a spoon, spatula, and work that sauce over top of the meatballs. If you can see, there's the grease from the beef and the cooking, and that actually adds flavor. So like I said, this is an hour. This is an hour. I'm going to put the cover on. Make sure my pan is on low, and I'll see you in another hour or 2 when it's done. Alright YouTube, so those meatballs are done. Look at that sauce. And now we have 5 quarts of water on the stove on high, and we're going to wait for that to boil. Then we're going to add some salt. You could add some olive oil if you wanted to, and then put the pasta in. Then once that's done, we plate it and we eat it. This sauce is really incredible. And if you add meatballs to it or sausage, you could definitely have a great meal for 2. Alright, so the water's coming to a boil, YouTube. Throw some salt in there, which is usually required. And to make it a little bit better, just put a drop or 2 of olive oil. Alright, YouTube, so we're going to take our linguine and we're going to throw that in there. Don't force it in there. Just use tongs and push that in there. It's going to take about 10 minutes to cook. See you when it's done. Okay, YouTube, the pasta is done. It took 10 minutes. You can see the steam coming off of it. Now we're going to plate it and then eat it. And then this meal turns out to be about $5 per person. And it feeds 2 to 3. Alright, YouTube, since we have the pasta on there, put your meatballs on there. I definitely only need 2, not the 3. But look at the size of these meatballs. So the next thing we're going to do is just drizzle that sauce over top. Alright, so we're going to take that really good quality sauce and we're going to just drizzle that over top of the spaghetti and the meatballs. And like I said, this usually costs around $5 per person to make. And it usually costs $11 for per person to go to an Italian restaurant. So why not make this on a cloudy, rainy day with winter? And look at that. Then if you want to, you could also add parm. I usually keep parm like this in my house and sprinkle that love on top. So here is your spaghetti dinner and something to enjoy on a cold winter day. Thanks for being part of this channel. If you love this channel, please subscribe, hit the bell, and you get 3 to 5 uploads a week. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Dan Soy Cook. Alright, YouTube and Instagram. There's a final look at that, the money shot. And look, the jar sauce costs between $5 or $6 on sale. And the linguine usually costs about $1 to $2, depending on if you want natural or organic. So when you split this between 2 or 3 people, because there's still more in the pot, like I said, it's really reasonable. And it's a lot cheaper than going to a Italian restaurant. Bye-bye, Dan Soy.